road. Bailey Street is next to it. Let's go down here. Bailey Street. Well, that sounds familiar. Bailey Street. I've not walked down here, but the name is familiar. Why am I remembering Bailey Street? Something used to have an address on Bailey Street. So some old buildings there. Bailey House, that looks old. Look at that hexagram, isn't it? Window up there. Is this some kind of religious building? That's looking sorry for itself, that one, whatever that was. Looks like it might have been maybe a garage or something. The big shutter entrance. Have you ever walked down Bailey Street? Anybody? Have you ever heard of it? I think Bailey Street looks like it comes out on Broad Lane down there. Which I'm doing. I haven't done Broad Lane yet. I'm not doing that today anyway. Butler's Balti House, that's on Broad Lane. That's on a section that goes up to the ring road over there. I'm doing that on a different day. So let's walk back up Bailey Street. Modern apartments. City living. Whatever floats your boat. Welcome to Bailey Street student accommodation. Students. They're everywhere, you know. Student accommodation. Some of the new buildings look better than others. As I said in the last video, I love the way you get the old kind of derelict buildings like this next to sort of almost brand spanking new buildings, or comparatively modern. It'd be so great to step back in time and walk up this road 200 years ago. Bailey House is a dance, music, media and events studios. Okay, it's no longer a religious building. Although who's to say that music isn't deeply religious? Which it is. I'm walking up loads of hills again. Oh. Street art. Irish whiskey. This could have been the old Irish quarter of Sheffield. There was one originally. And of course the Dog and Partridge. Being an Irish pub. Had a few good nights in there. No, I've not been in for, it's got to be about 10 years. As I said in the video yesterday, I've come to town more times in the last couple of months than I have for probably about 5 years. And this is another legendary Sheffield pub, the Grapes. Absolute legendary. But it's called Flynn's now. Flynn's, the Grapes. Yeah, it's called the Grapes. Was Flynn's an old brewery name? That's a proper traditional pub. We're lucky to have them still around in Sheffield, we really are. That's Trippet's wine bar. Don't know much about that. I think that's been there quite a while. Bailey Lane, another Bailey. Bailey Lane, that goes all the way down to Broad Street. It looks like there's some old derelict buildings down here. Let's have a look. Yes. This definitely belongs to yesterday. That it says staunch, and there's a carving of an animal there. What is it? Some a big cat, I think, possibly. I don't know. Then we get to more modern buildings down here, so we head back down towards Broad Lane. This is Bailey Lane. And if I'm not mistaken, this runs up to West Street? Bailey Street, Bailey Lane, Bailey Lane. I know that from somewhere. It was associated with an address, but what was it? From my distant past. Bailey Lane. I wonder what was here. A street with no name. Nice original cobbles though. That going back down to Trippet Lane, isn't it? So I wonder if this has a name, or used to have a name. And I've just remembered where I know the name Bailey Lane from. Yeah, this building here was the old job centre. It still is, I think. And there used to be an entrance around the back. I remember coming down here once to get a national insurance number. Bailey Lane. Yeah, that was the entrance. You came in through one of these doors at the back, I seem to remember. That's why that's stuck in my head. Bailey Lane. Up to West Street there, which I'm doing on a different day. Oh, it's much colder than yesterday, it really is. I think there is snow in the air. Trippet's Lounge Bar, mean anything to anybody? Had a few good nights in there. I've been there once or twice, I think, back in the noughties. So, we're nearly at the end of Trippet Lane. This is Rockingham Street here. Well, once again, look completely different. There's lots of new buildings that have gone up since I last was down here. Let's continue on the so-called B streets, B roads, or even C roads even. Portobello Street. We're approaching some Sheffield University buildings here. Student accommodation. How trendy. How fashionable. Newcastle Street. Short road. That's a dead end. It should lead down to Broad Lane, but it's blocked off. This is Sheffield University. Sir Robert Hadfield. I'm sure he was a well-known person for something. Don't know what. Orange Street. Oh, I used to park when I used to come into town about 20 years ago. I used to park on Orange Street. There was, I think where this building is used to be a car park. Once again, totally different. Yeah, Orange Street car park was there. I used to use it a lot. I miss that. Very handy. Holland Street. Let's continue. I don't want to go onto West Street today because that's going to be an experience by itself. So we'll go back onto Portobello and keep heading west. We're coming now into the more fashionable area of the city centre, student land. Consequently, it looks tidier. These are all university buildings. We're parallel to West Street and Broad Lane here. This is the Harry Brearley building. Hello, Harry. What did you do? And that's the Amy Johnson building. Hello, Amy. What did you do? Old building with a modern twist on it there. What do they call those things? Atriums? Kind of looks cool. Don't normally like modern architecture, but it's got something. This is Mappin Street. Again, very university dominated. West Street's down there. We're on Mappin Street. The Frederick Mappin building. Broad Lane over there. We'll just have a look at this. This used to be a church. I think it got converted. I think it's now student accommodation. It's a nice old church. So we'll walk around it. How many times have I seen this from catching buses? I used to live at Lodgemore, get the 51 that came past here. But back in those days, this was actually, I think, a functional church. And still with a clock that I think is giving the right time. It is about 12:25. Ah, the University of Sheffield. Yes, it is still. What is it? Is it? I thought this was apartments. It isn't. Looks like lecture rooms and things. Oh well, it's interesting. Old original doorways, I love those. Well, it's no longer a church, but they seem to have left all the graveyard. Okay. I have no idea if they left the bodies down there or not. But here are some of the dear departed. In the shadow of the, I don't know what this name, what's the name of this church? I don't know what it was. Very imposing building. It's absolutely massive. That's one of the newer university buildings. It's called the Diamond. No idea what it's for. We're sort of parallel to Broad Lane, near what's affectionately known as the roundabout from hell, the university roundabout on the Ring Road. I'll take a look at that on another day. So we're next to the diamond, and to the right of that old church. Not sure what road this is. Still gravestones here. Well, if you're studying, I suppose it's possibly comforting. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's Leavy Greave Road, outside the diamond. I actually walked a bit further than I was going to today, but no harm done. I'm crossing streets off one by one. Interesting architecture. Doesn't really match the older building next to it, but what do I know about architecture? I just know what I like. University of Sheffield, Lucy Preble. Hello Lucy. What do you do? University of Sheffield, Lee Child. Hello Lee. What do you do? This is silly. They're all modern university buildings here. The Ella Armitage building. Hello Ella. What do you do? These all look like fairly modern buildings. I don't know how long they've been up, but we've come out. So I think this is Broad Lane, the top of Broad Lane. There's the dreaded university roundabout over there on the ring road. So we are going right up to the edge of the ring road in this walkabout, but I need to do that side of Broad Lane at a slightly later time. And I'll do that when I actually walk up Broad Lane. Oh, makes me feel like a student again. Oh, no it doesn't. Oh, I can smell food. Something smells really good. There's got to be a cafe around here. What is that? Is it fried chicken or something? It smells nice. Now I'm hungry. I might go to Wetherspoons for lunch if it's not too crowded. But I'm glad it's not raining, because it means I can get more filming done. Oh, Henderson's Relish. We have to do this. This is a Sheffield institution. They don't make Henderson's Relish at this building anymore, but they did for many, many decades. There's another old Georgian house next door to it. Faculty of Arts and Humanities. Jessop Cafe. Oh, is that where the smell's coming from? Oh, it's nice. Hey Jessop, you've got a bacon sandwich. This is Henderson's Relish. I believe that the university now own this building. And this is Leavy Greave Road. Henderson's Relish. I haven't had that for ages. I must get a bottle for the cupboard. So we're in the heart of student land. Oh, what's this? Interesting little garden here. It's kind of like a Sheffield City Council pocket park, but this is just called the university. Bet this is popular in the summer. That's very cool. You know, the amount of things I'm seeing for the first time on this walkabout. It's just incredible.